Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, May 25, 2022. You're in a fine position to add more excitement to your relationships and projects today. However, what might trip you up is insisting on a certain method or perspective or being on the receiving end of this energy. You're in a mostly excellent period for work and health endeavors, and while you may feel a little up and down about your pursuits today, the result may be a stronger conviction about what you're doing or where you're headed. A Mars-Ceres aspect supports you and your creative goals. You can feel a strong motivation to pursue your interests and studies. Even if there are mixed signals in spots today, you're embracing your emotions and tuning in to your hunches. Do what you do best: compromise, harmonize, and meet your lover halfway. This is especially true with the moon glimmering through Virgo, and your 12th house of compassion, sacrifice, and surrender, as you are more prone to considering the needs of others at this time. Moreover, with Mercury, the moon's ruler, transiting through Pisces and your 6th house of hands-on work and acts of service, you're also driven by the innate longing to connect deeper with your lover or significant other. How can you communicate more openly with your person? Maybe you're seeing another side of the situation you may have disregarded. Whatever is going underneath will affect everyday operations at work. Lately, Mercury in Pisces may have caused you to take a more fantastical approach to your work life. You may have more creative conversations with coworkers or could take on a magical approach to your daily duties. Since Mercury sextiles Uranus in Taurus today, you may find that what you do can significantly transform the shared perceived value of your workspace. You may find that your presence and everything that goes with it have a lot of power to change the attitude of your workspace. After a friendly aspect to planets in your financial sector yesterday, today's moon in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart is doing the same for the North Node there. This is helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, just as the South Node, on the other side of the financial fence in your income sector, is getting similar support. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. You're in sync with all of your people, even the ones you're never quite comfortable with. It's a good time to score some points or get closer to the right person. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. We all have our moments, and it's important to be able to forgive yourself for not always being the best friend your body ever had. There will be days when your good intentions are drowned in circumstances too big for you to control. But know that your control will improve, and you will come to learn that there is very rarely a circumstance that can make you eat something you are against. As you are building a solid practice of loving yourself through proper nourishment, however, forgive yourself happily and often. Music can be an incredible source of comfort and rejuvenation for you. If you've felt a little down lately, fill your day with some favorite melodies to pick you up. Avoid ones that are sentimental or melodramatic if you want to accomplish much on this day. Try high-energy music, and sing and dance along if at all possible. The steady rhythm of a drumbeat can really bring some balance back into your life. Give it a try. Weeks after leaving Taurus and days after your birthday month ended over the weekend, Mercury, the planet of communication, is not only back but in retrograde motion, is offering a chance to return to the drawing board. This is giving you a chance to make up for lost time, and especially when it comes to giving the past and unsaid words a voice, and it comes just as the Moon and Mars are working to make the most of their last full day in your friendship sector. This makes this a valuable chance to reconnect. Having the moon in your friendship sector during Mars' last full day here is not only adding to his drive to connect, but is acting as a bridge to forces on the communication and relationship fronts. These are the same forces Mars has connected to over the last 6 weeks, bringing a last-minute boost across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts. Our eyes in the sky. There are good moods all around, and you could be feeling particularly social today and ready to share your positivity with others. You and your loved ones will support each other, so spending time with them now can be especially rewarding. You might even find that you look better than usual too, so don't be surprised if you're really feeling yourself today. This is an exceptional time to get together in a large group, plan a trip with other people, and organize regular gatherings moving forward. This is great energy for doing charitable works, donating your time, and working on behalf of others. The moon links up with Uranus tonight, and the energy is still sociable, but it's more suggestive of old times and memories. It's a great night for a small gathering around the fire pit to recap your group's greatest hits. Intuition is strong, but the emotional intensity could cloud your judgment. If you're under work or other pressure and unable to socialize, you could experience some mood swings. Just try not to behave in a way you might come to regret later. Why do we allow emotions like guilt or shame to isolate us? Yes, our past is unique. No one else has the same lens on reality because no one else has lived identical experiences. Yet, while our history might be our own, we can still find relatable ways of sharing our stories with others to inspire communion, compassion, admiration, and respect. Fortune might land in our laps. Although luck appears randomly, it is the result of good karma gathered from previous deeds. Enjoy this magical moment. Mid-afternoon, the moon aligns with Neptune, continuing the day's dreamy vibe. At best, this aspect will bring out our compassionate side. At worst, it can find us becoming lost in illusion. When Pallas aligns with Chiron, we perceive the magnitude of this truth. Pain, although uniquely experienced, is universally understood. The gulf we perceive between ourselves and others is not as wide as we believe. The patterning of our wounds becomes defined during this transit, and our strategic approach to healing empowers us while inspiring those around us to resolve their own pain. Are we keeping organized? Are we being mindful of the details? However, Mercury in opposition scrambles our ability to express ourselves. We forget the minutiae, and our interactions become laden with misunderstandings. Frustration is the result of this cosmic clash, so give the time-sensitive deeds on your to-do list a bit of extra padding and prepare for 1 or 2 awkward conversations.